Good morning, welcome to another vlog here on the Coaster Giant channel. My name's Matt and today I'm here in Walibi Belgium. Very excited, first time visiting this park. Here's what's coming up in the vlog. Okay, we are in the park, we've got through the turnstiles, it was nice and easy with our printed tickets. We've just been held now at the gates into the main park. As soon as they're open, we can get inside. This is a narrow gateway in it for everyone to get through.
Yeah, very.
Okay, so it's an absolutely beautiful day here in Belgium. It's Sunday the 9th of October. We got in the park dead on 10 o'clock for rope drop. And based on the advice from Claire, thanks very much Claire, we're heading straight to the back of the park to get on Tiki-Waka, which is right above us right now. I'm here today as I was yesterday when I was in Plopsaland with Matt and Rob, Theme Park Rangers on YouTube, check their channel out as well. Right, so yeah, Walibi Belgium. It's bigger than I was thinking it was going to be. There's 9 coasters to get on here today and it does look pretty busy looking at the car park and how the entrance was. So we're just going to see how it goes. It seems to be set around a big lake, so we can just do a big loop starting at the back of the park and we'll head all the way around to try and get on all them coasters, and got some good flat rides as well. I've just walked past a top spin which is pretty exciting. I've been on one of them for years. Okay, first up, Tiki-Waka. I think the area where Tiki-Waka is actually fairly new. You can see that they really care about the theming. It's got an amazing building, station building, the theatre over there as well. It's all tied in, yeah, so all the different areas are themed really well around in this park. So that was great advice from Claire. Queue is only 5 minutes, looks like we're going straight up pretty much into the station. This only fits 4 people per car, so it's quite a low throughput. I think they've probably got 4 or 5 trains on. So yeah, definitely worth heading to the back of the park first. That was a good little Gerschlau coaster. It was nice and smooth. It was a bit tough to get in. I was looking at the train design when we were in the station, and I was like to Matt and Rob, I'm gonna have to sit in the front because this looks really tight. And even in the front, I struggled to get my legs under the lap bar. It took a few attempts in a few different positions, but it's comfortable when I was on it. It's higher than it looks as well. I got a bit of a moment at the top because the trains are really like open at the front as well. Yeah, it's kind of a bit well mousy. Running obviously quite slow because it's first thing in the morning. So not massively thrilling, but it's a nice little family coaster. Yeah, it's good. And you take your bags on as well, which I will never ever find that like not weird having to take your bags on ride, because I was holding mine and it was slipping all over the place. And I think that detracts a little bit from the experience of the ride, because I was thinking about my bag probably more than taking in the whole thing of the ride. Did you guys enjoy Tiki-Waka?
Yep, good.
Fun little coaster, wasn't it?
It's a fun little thing to start the day. Nice.
So,
Nice start.
we're at the back of the park, so we've already noticed I think the new area, I think it's new for this year, new roller coaster Condor. Yeah, so we're going to head up this way. This is the biggest roller coaster in the park in terms of height, length, and thrill level, I guess. So let's get into this area and check it out. First thing I've seen about in this park that I didn't see yesterday in Plopsaland was they've got wait times for the rides. So Plopsaland was fine yesterday, it was pretty quiet, but having the wait times on these is going to be really handy. Right, just heading into this new area around Condor. Oh, look at it! I'm very lucky again with the weather today. And this whole area looks so good. Really loud audio as well, you might be messing with the camera and the microphone a little bit. Yeah, it's a beautiful day. If you haven't checked it out, me, Matt and Rob were all at Plopsaland yesterday. So there's a vlog already up on the channel, so why not check that out? While you're there, have a cheeky subscribe, and if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to like it. Right, it's time. Let's get on Condor. This is taller than I imagined it would be. And if you've watched my vlogs before, you know I'm not the best with heights. But yeah, this looks really good. The rest of the track's kind of like behind all the trees, so you can't get a lot of shots. But you can just see it going around over there. Oh, that's a cool looking flat ride as well. Right, let's get on. Here we go. Posted a 10-minute wait. Let's get on it while it's quiet. Look at this entrance to this station building, guys. So good. So, the coaster kind of goes all the way around, back of the park. Here it comes. Pretty sure it's just lap bars as well, which is always a massive thumbs up from me. Airtime hills. Oh, the train design's wicked. That was absolutely amazing. I love that. Do you know, it wasn't too high. It wasn't like... Didn't totally crap myself at the top of the lift hill, which is always good. I felt quite secure. Didn't feel like it was too high, so I didn't freak out at the top. And it was fast. Everyone's told me that it warms up throughout the day, so if that thing's going to warm up, it is going to be amazing later. Yes, I can't wait to get back on that. Timed it perfectly as well. We waited about 10 minutes in the end. It's just going up the lift hill now. Yes, we waited about 10 minutes, and as we got off, you could see the queue was right back around. Well, it was just a bigger queue, so probably gone up to about half an hour now. So definitely worth coming to the back of the park first. Yeah, that coaster, it's just I think it's like the first Intamin coaster that I've been on like that, where it's really floaty, loads of airtime, bit of ejector. We got front row as well. Well, we got put to the front. I let Matt and Rob go on the front row. I went on the second row. But yeah, it was really comfortable. I just love lap bars, even though my hips feel a bit bruised after yesterday on lapping Ride to Happiness. Yeah, really comfortable ride. Yeah, if that's going to warm up, I can't wait to experience it later. Really quality coaster that is, and going on that now just makes me more excited to get over to Phantasialand and get on Taron and Velocicoaster as well. Yeah, I love all them like weird little quirky elements that they put into that ride. What did you guys think?
It was really good.
It was good.
Really good.
Really enjoyed that.
Yeah, really enjoyed that. Really high, really fast, got some really unique elements and stuff on it. Yeah.
Lovely and smooth as well.
I just saying, I think that's the first Intamin coaster I've been on with them kind of elements and like floaty track. Like you've done Velocicoaster and stuff, haven't you?
Yeah. And that's got some really weird elements and stuff on it, but not the same as that.
No.
So yeah, that's really unique to that coaster.
It's a completely different type of ride to Velocicoaster.
Yeah.
I loved it.
That was
Really good. And I was
Right.
on the back.
Yeah, we'll have to give it a go on the back. I was saying as well, like if that's going to warm up throughout the day, it's going to be crazy later.
Yeah. Fast.
Right, we need some breakfast. It's 11:15. We haven't eaten yet today. I haven't even had a drink. Haven't had a cup of tea. They hadn't even got any milk in the hotel or anything. So yeah, we're going to get something to eat. Yeah, and we'll see what we're going to go on next. This park is beautiful. Clear blue skies, sun's out. All the leaves are turning orange. It looks stunning. Update. We're struggling to find food. There's loads of food places around, but everything's got its shutters down. I'm guessing they're going to open at dinner time. But apart from a waffle place that was open at the entrance, I literally haven't seen any other food outlets open yet. I'm starving, I need some breakfast. Closed. 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 How beautiful is this place? Stunning. So if you want anything to eat for breakfast other than chips and a pint of beer, which I'm not fancying yet, before 12 o'clock, the only place open is right near the entrance, so we've just walked all the way back to the entrance and see what they've got around here. Okay, this is my kind of breakfast. Got a waffle with Nutella and a chocomel, and it worked out at £5.91. But you know, we are in a theme park. Looks good though. Okay, breakfast was really nice. First bite, got Nutella all down my face, so I hope it's clean now. I feel like my teeth have been totally covered in sugar. But yeah, that was good. Got a lot of energy now, ready for a sugar rush, and we're heading to the first coaster that you're coming to in the park. It's on a 30-minute wait at the minute. It's called Vampire. I've heard great things about this. This is a suspended looping coaster, well renowned for being pretty rough. Now, to be fair, it's the same model and coaster type as Infusion at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Everyone says that's really rough. I don't actually find it that rough, but let's see what happens with this one. Actually mad that you can just wander into the ride area. There's no big fences around it. You won't get that in the UK. First impressions of the operations at this park are really good. They're not hanging around in the stations. We've got plenty of staff on each ride. Everything we've been on so far has had loads of trains. Well, 2 trains. But yeah, it's all good so far. That was rough. That thing is brutal. I did get a back row. I just don't like the restraints on there. They proper pin you in. The ops proper pinned me in as well. But yeah, you're just so restricted with the restraints on that. It's the roughest SLC I've ever been on. I found myself kind of pushing against the handrail grab things to try and push myself back into the seat so I wasn't on the restraint, because yeah, painful. That was a pain machine. But we only waited 20 minutes, so the queue time was overestimated, which is good, and hopefully that's going to be the case for the rest of them, because they're all looking on like between 45 minutes and an hour at the minute. But I think we're going to get on Next door we've got a wooden coaster, so we're going to head on that. I haven't got a clue what it's called, but I will tell you in a minute. Okay, so the wooden coaster is called loup-garou, the Werewolf coaster. Currently on a 45-minute wait. It was out of the gate earlier, it's not now, so fingers crossed we don't wait 45 minutes. Okay, loup-garou. Glue? Don't know how you pronounce it. It was alright. The seats were really well padded and comfortable, and the restraints were comfortable. The queue line was good, it's all covered. It has, oh, I've lost Matt and Rob. Yeah, the queue line was all covered, it had pop music playing, which to be fair, it's not really any theming on that coaster, so I'm not mad at the fact there was pop music, I quite enjoyed it. Only took us about 35 minutes. Yeah, it kind of, so it kept its pacing, and it wasn't rough in terms of like slamming my body around the seat, but there's a constant rattle, and like we got to the break where I was like, oh, my head, like I could feel it in my head, like my brain was a little bit loose. But I still enjoyed it. I would have liked it a bit faster. I would have liked a few steeper drops maybe. But yeah, it's quite a good coaster, that one. Don't think I'll bother riding it today, but I'd recommend giving it a go. It's not as bad as other people have said. Okay, Walibi Belgium has also got a water park. It's a separate gate, it's a separate ticket, but it's actually right in the park. Look, like, here's the park, there's the rides, there's the water park. So that's pretty cool if you come in. It all looks, there's a lot of indoors in there. Some pretty big slides. Right, we're heading towards the Vekoma boomerang. I'm not sure what it's called. As you can see, I'm really doing my research on these trips. I do watch other people's vlogs on them, but don't always take in the names and stuff. I'm rubbish at remembering things. But yeah, I haven't seen it going round yet, so I'm not sure that it's open. If it's not, we'll head right up to Psyche Underground. It is open. That's literally the first time I've seen it going around today. Okay, so it's called Cobra. It's got a 15-minute wait. And what I like about this park is all the roller coasters are around the edge of the lake, and they're all in their own little themed areas, which is pretty cool. Haven't done one of these since, it's gotta be since I went to Pleasurewood Hills. I did the boomerang there, and I also did the same one when it was at American Adventure. I remember they were pretty intense, so let's see how this one rides. Only posted as a 10-minute wait as well. Pretty much going straight up into the station over there. Okay, so this is a standard Vekoma boomerang coaster, so you're dragged backwards up the lift hill, then you're released, you go straight back down, straight through the station, through the layout, and then up that inversion, you're dragged back up to the top, and then you let go and you do the whole circuit backwards. So I'm looking forward to this. It's got to be 10 years since I've done one of these.
Ja, anders gaan wij 3 en dan 4. Ja, die 4 gaat er ook in. Die 4 gaat er niet in, zegt
That was good, I like that. Did you enjoy that?
It's intense.
It's intense, but it's smooth, and for an old coaster...
Yeah, it's a lot smoother than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
It wasn't rattling.
No rattle at all, really smooth. The trains and everything are just like really well looked after. For saying that's got to be like, I don't know, what would it be, 80s, 90s, that coaster? Yeah, it's good. Right, we've just come across Popcorn Revenge, which I'm excited to get on, and it's only got a 10-minute wait. This is the trackless dark ride. It's interactive as well, you get guns on it. That's pretty much all I know, and there's popcorn. And I hear it smells pretty good. So, let's get on this. There's literally no queue, thank God this isn't full. Look at all of this cow pen. It's really well themed. So this is all filmed as if you're going into a movie theatre. Nice, well, or a theatre with musicals, I don't know. It's pretty cool. Got all like signage over there. Here you go, sit in a car like this and shoot at popcorn, I think. Just come out of the popcorn ride into the shop. I quite like some of this. Finally, oh, I like these mugs. I'm definitely coming back for these. These are cool. And they're not badly priced either. Do you know what? That was alright. Trackless dark rides fascinate me, just how they work, how they know where to go and what they're doing. Yeah, it was good. It was all very screen based. You're basically going into different cinema screens and then just shooting at the popcorn. I come last out the three of us, so not overly happy about that. But yeah, it was quite good. The interactive element, the guns have all got a coloured light on, and then that colour pops up on the screen when you're shooting. And it's pretty good. You can like tell where you're actually shooting at. It's not just like pot luck. So yeah, that was good fun. It's gone up to a 20-minute wait now. Right, I think we're going to head towards the other coasters that we've got to do. I think we've got Psyche Underground, we've got Pulsar to get on, which is now open. We've seen that run in just before we got on this. So yeah, we've got a few things to get on. We're going to get all them done and then probably get some food after that. We just want to get everything done before we eat. Do you guys enjoy that?
Yeah, absolutely love that. Oh, that's amazing. I absolutely love that theme. Really,
cool,
really
isn't it?
good. Yeah, it's amazing.
The only thing I didn't get that I've heard a lot of people mention is you get really good smells in there, and I didn't smell any popcorn.
Oh, I did.
Did you?
Yeah, it smelled really sweet in there.
Oh,
Yeah,
I smelled
Sweet and buttery.
it was sweet in the shop, but not afterwards. Right, let's go and get on some more coasters. Just heading into Fun World. See a cheeky little coaster here. Guessing this is the kids area. I don't actually know what's around here. We've just walked past the rapids, definitely need to get on them later. Yeah, let's see if we can talk Matt and Rob into going onto this little coaster. Okay, it's called Fun Pilot. Standard little family coaster. I think we've decided not to go on it. Again, great theming though. I think this is fairly new. Seems to have been a lot of investments in this park over the last few years. Okay, so now we're going to head on to Psyche Underground. So this is a shuttle looping coaster. So it literally goes up there, down, through a loop, and then out the other side, and then it does it again. So it's a bit like the boomerang in that respect. But I think it'll be faster because it's a launch coaster. And it's all inside as well. I think that's all to do with, it's basically a big sound barrier, I think, because we're quite close to the near town and nearby houses. So yeah, as you can see, it's a massive building that houses the loop. Right, wait time of 20 minutes. Let's get on and check it out. Oh, it's dark in here. No, That's all of the old mechanism. I believe there's a new launch system on this now. This is the old one. It used to be all hydraulic. That was good. That was good. It's just another shuttle coaster. Wasn't the most powerful launch in the world, but it was all obviously pitch black with lots of theming things and lights and stuff. So it was quite good, quite short. Did you guys enjoy it?
Yeah, it's alright.
It wasn't quite as forceful as I was hoping for.
Nowhere near as intense as what I was expecting to be.
I was expecting it to be more intense.
It was quite gentle, but it was good. It was good. Right, is that all the big coasters done? I think it is, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, I think it is.
So, what are your fancy? I think, are we walking around to the log flume area?
Can do. You want to go on the log flume? Were you scared of getting wet?
I'll put my coat on. There is so much to see at this park. We've got like little boat rides mixed in with their Tiki-Waka roller coaster. They've got like a little climbing frame with rope bridges across it. There's definitely too much for us to get everything done in one day. So yeah, concentrating on the big stuff. We're trying to find the log flume. It's I'm sure it's around here somewhere. Well, this area looks absolutely stunning in the sun. We've just realised that the log flume is about a 2-minute walk from Psyche Underground. Instead of turning right after that, we turn left and we've walked around the whole lake. Oh well, we can see it now, so let's go and get on it. There we go, we found the log flume. Perfect weather for a little splash. It's only on a 25-minute wait. Looks quite nicely themed, this one. Got brightly coloured, well, everything's brightly coloured, but the boats are really brightly coloured. Yeah, good old classic log flume. Let's get on and check it out. Just noticed as well, there's an indoor section, and I've seen the logs going around backwards. Let's hope it's not as wet as the backwards drop on Storm Force 10.
Left a bit.
So I braved a front seat without a coat and paid the price. I don't know if you can. Do I look wet? I'm wetter than these two.
It's all around the top.
I'm wetter than these two.
You are wet.
Got me right, come right in my face. All over my arms. Anyway, that was good. It's a nice backward drop. I think the theming's supposed to be like to a mine, but yeah, I can't really work it out. There's a lot of indoor sections, lots of flashing lights. Yeah, but it's quite a good fun log flume. Don't know if my hair's wet enough to go curly, hopefully not. Right, I'm starving, I need food. And we're going to try and, we forgot that there's a mine train coaster here, so we're going to get something to eat and then queue up and eat it while we wait. We're looking at the queue times, everything's between 30 minutes and an hour. Time's getting on as well, it's about 2:30 now, so still a few things that we need to get on. So I've just grabbed a chicken burger, which looks okay, some fries and a drink, and a plastic souvenir mug that come as part of the meal. It's 11.50 euros, which equates to £10 and 14 pence. So again, a meal at a theme park, not too badly priced really. Okay, food was alright, nice chips, standard chicken burger, exactly what you'd expect. Now, I wasn't going to bother doing the drop tower, Dalton Terror, but seeing as the souvenir mug that we got with our meal is a Dalton Tower mug, I feel like we need to just go on it. It's an Intamin drop tower. It looks a little bit higher than Apocalypse, not that you can tell on screen, but yeah, it does look a bit higher. It's got 5 towers, all of them are sit down, all of them go up and come down at the same time. And yeah, 10-minute wait, so I can't keep the mug and not be able to say I've been on it, so let's get on it. How do we do drop towers? That first of all, that felt, saying it's the same model as Drayton Manor, same as Apocalypse. It felt more comfortable, so the restraints felt a lot bigger. I wasn't like cramming myself into the seats. It's all sit down. there's no station building, so you're like just straight off the ground, which is weird. And then obviously not falling into anything. But yeah, it was good. There wasn't a lot of force to it. It definitely felt higher than Apocalypse, which I didn't appreciate at the top. But it was good. It was good. It made me scream, and my legs are like jelly now. Okay, it's time for Calamity Mine on at 30 minutes. Let's hope it's not 30 minutes because it's already 4 o'clock, so we've not got that long left. And one of the things with this park as well, although it's open until 6, it will close the queue lines early, I've been told. So if there's half an hour queue for Condor, they're likely to shut that queue at 5:30. So you can't really plan the end of your day, which is a little bit annoying. It's not something that I like theme parks to do, but it's what's going to happen. So yeah, we're going to get on this and then probably get back over to Condor, get a few re-rides in. Oh, look at them views of KONDAA. I'm going to stand here and film it. It looks so good, especially with the sun in the background. I think this mine train is looking like it could be one of the best themed mine trains I've ever been on. Looks like it runs 2 trains at a time on the track as well, with one filling in the station, so the queue's moving pretty fast. That was a good mine train. Yeah, best theming I've ever seen on a mine train. 2 lift hills, long layout, nice train design. It was really good. A little bit uncomfortable though. It's them like proper L-shaped plastic seats, and I've got a bony spine, so yeah, some of the corners hurt a little bit on that. But there was plenty of room in the train, loads of leg room and stuff. So yeah, all good. Really enjoyed that. Right, Matt has never ever been on a top spin, and they've got a top spin here. I've not been on one. Oh, it must be Ripsaw or Alton Towers was the last time I went on one. So we're keen to get Matt on the top spin. You excited for it?
Yeah, I've never done one before, so this will be interesting.
And we've left it till a bit later in the day, just in case like gets to our heads a little bit. So it's just gone 4 o'clock, so we've got 2 hours left. So I'm not sure what we're going to do. We're going to do the top spin. I'd really like to get on Pulsar, but I'd also definitely need some re-rides on Condor, so let's see what happens. Right, I've noticed, let's get on Buzzsaw. I've noticed that quite a few rides here have got a 195 height limit. I'm 195. No one's actually measured me yet, so hopefully I'll be fine on this as well. But yeah, I'm excited for this. Not been on one of these for years. Well, that sounds healthy.
Mais on a fait une photo avec eux.
That was a pretty tame short cycle, as you've seen. What did you think?
I really enjoyed it. It was good. It was short though. It was a short cycle, and there wasn't any effects on it. So I can imagine that if there was both of those things, if it was a little bit longer and there was some effects, it would be really good.
You need to see one at Fun Fair. Get the proper forces.
I've seen the videos of those, and I'm gonna.
Yeah, so there was like water effect packages on there that weren't working. There was fountains and a big waterfall that comes off the ride. None of that was working. We were probably only on it for about 40 seconds. Maximum height of 195. I understand why, because man, the restraints that I was like having to fold myself into them, and obviously they're over the shoulder, and then the bar comes down on the front, so it was quite uncomfortable. And we only got one proper flip at the top, so wasn't the best, but it was nice to get back on a top spin. I do like them. Right, we're heading over to Pulsar now. The Intamin water coaster? Is that what you'd call it? I don't know. It looks really cool. It's a launched water coaster. But we're going to just see what the timing for the queue is like. If it's going to be an hour, pretty much right off the rest of the day, so if it's not too bad, we'll jump on this. If it is over an hour, then we'll plan something else. Okay, we've had a board meeting. It's 4:45 and we've decided, because it's 4:45 and the queue for Pulsar was 40 minutes, potentially the Condor queue line could be shut by the time we get off that and get over to it, and we've got to get at least 2 rides on that today. So we're going to head over to Condor, have a ride on it, see how the queue is looking, and then if we've got time, we might get time to go on Pulsar. It does look really cool, but if there's a choice between that and getting on Condor again, it's no contest. Okay, we're on a 30-minute wait. There it goes up the lift hill. Okay, let's get in this queue. So KONDAA has got a single rider queue. You can see the main queue is just backed up to that far corner, but the single rider queue is also out the station, so there's probably 20 people waiting there as well. So single rider is a great way if you're on your own, obviously, or in a group, if you want a few fast re-rides on something. But with that queue being quite long, and this one only being 30 minutes, there's no guarantee that that's going to be quicker. So we're going to head into the main queue and see how long it takes. Fingers crossed it's faster than 30 minutes. We are into the extended queue line now, but one plus side is the views of the coaster. It's quite hidden from the rest of the park, but you can see it all from here. That is such a good coaster. We were near at the back. We weren't in the back car, but we were in the car in front. Man, the airtime on that thing had fairly loose restraint as well. It's very good. It's hard to go on any new coaster after yesterday going on Ride to Happiness, which is by far the best coaster I've ever been on. But that's close as well. It's good. It's got a lot of force. The first drop is amazing. The only thing we had to watch for on there, like I had to go around like this. There's bugs flying at you. Honestly, we were going through clouds and clouds of bugs. Somehow managed to not get any in my eyes or swallow any. But yeah, I just really like that coaster. The only thing that could improve it, if there was, like, the theming around the station building and everything is fantastic, but then you are just going over grass. There's no theming elements at all on the coaster. It's amazing. It doesn't need them, but if you wanted to improve it a bit, that's how you'd do it. Give it a tunnel, give it some props around the track. Hopefully the next expansion area is around the back of that. It's just a big field, so who knows what's to come in the future. Right, it's gone 5. We're gonna walk, I'm out of breath. We're gonna walk back to Pulsar as quick as we can. Hope that queue hasn't closed. The dream for today would be to get on Pulsar and then get on the rapids. So we'll see what we can do. I'll check in with you in a bit. We've made it. Oh, it's only on a 10-minute wait now, so it's 20 past 5, plus the guys. What time is it? 20 past 5?
25 past.
25 past 5.
20 minutes now.
So this is only on a 10-minute queue, so the next challenge is, can we get on this? Rob. Can we get on this and the rapids? It's unlikely, but I'm happy that we're getting on this. Bloody out of breath though. I don't like this thing of closing the rides before the park shuts. Like, if you're advertising to stay up until 6, and that's what the guests are paying for a day out, all of the rides should stay. All of the queue lines should stay up until 6, in my opinion. it's not the best. It adds a little bit of stress that's not needed at the end of the day. Okay, so this fascinates me. It launches backwards over the first airtime hill and then goes up the spike on that side. I've just realised I'm in the splash zone. Then it comes back up and launches for a second time over the airtime hill and up that spike. And then we get a third launch, sending the boat right to the top of that spike, which is pretty much vertical. Then the pit of water quickly fills up at the bottom, and you get this result. Whoa! It's pretty cool. And then they've got this. For capacity, obviously, you can only get one boat on the track at a time, but they've got a turntable, so there's actually 2 boats running. So we might be able to capture that now. So whilst the other boat's running on the track, the other one's loading up. Then they just swap them around. Why is there no one on the front of that? Is that a sign? Not to sit on the front. So the queue lines are all really cool. Even the older rides have got cool queue lines. This isn't old, but just saying. There's loads of stuff going on. And here we are into the main station, so we've just got to go down there and get on the boats. This is where they're loaded, and then this is the turntable. Here we go, we just legged it around to the rapids, but it looks like it's shut. So the rapids look great. It's only 5:45, but they've closed the queue line. It really does leave a bit of a sour taste in my mouth that they do that. I'd rather than say that the rides were going to be, well, that the park shuts at 5 and shut all the rides at 5, not just the queue lines early. I would have really liked to have got on this, but never mind, we'll have to just come back another day. To make things even worse, they're sending boats around empty, like we could be on that. Okay, so we got on Pulsar. It was only like 10-15 minute wait, so yeah, it's good. Really enjoyed that. Got some decent airtime on the reverse launch. Like, it's mad. It's really, something like that at like Thorpe Park or something would be absolutely perfect. Today has been really good. I've really enjoyed it. It was a tough one to follow yesterday with Rides Happiness at Plopsaland, but this park is stunning. You can tell they've recently, over the last like 5, 6, 7 years, whatever, they've really invested in the park. All of the older areas of the park and all the older rides seem really fresh, and all of the theming's really considered. And then where they've expanded the park around the area with Tiki-Waka and Condor, like, it looks superb. So I think if they carry on that way, then this is a very exciting park for the future. Amazing vibes all day. It's set around this beautiful lake. It has been really busy, but we've probably not waited for longer than 45 minutes for a ride, which isn't bad really, especially when you compare it to some of the days that I've had at Alton Towers this year. Weather's been perfect, vibes have been spot on. We have got on loads of rides. We got on everything we wanted to, apart from the rapids and the Tutankhamun dark ride. There are other things here that we missed out. There's loads of flat rides. They've got a breakdance and that sort of thing. We missed out on the Madhouse, but I'm not too fussed about that. Yeah, it's mainly the rapids that I'm gutted about, because we just don't have good rapids at home, do we? But you know what? I'll just come back. We'll come back another time and check it out again. I think you could easily do 2 days here. I'm quite chilled, quite laid back, and just go with the flow. But even towards the end of the day, it's because of that thing of closing the queue times, and you just don't know. You can't plan your day because you don't know what time rides are going to close, and I find that really frustrating. So even towards the end of the day, was like, oh, can we do this, can we do this? And we ended up running to Pulsar. I was out of breath, I was sweating by the time I got there. And then we've just done the same to try and get on the rapids, but we didn't succeed. Right, this park is definitely well worth a visit. If you're, what we've done this weekend has been perfect. We basically travelled down to Folkestone on Friday night, got the tunnel first thing Saturday morning. I think we got the first tunnel for cars. Headed straight over to Plopsaland, then drove over to Wavre last night, which is only we stayed in a Best Western hotel, which is like 10 minutes away from Walibi. So yeah, perfect. We had a line this morning, got here. The whole weekend's been amazing. The Plopsa video vlog is already up on the channel, so why not go and check that out if you've enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments below if you've been to Walibi, what your favourite roller coaster is. I think it's got a good lineup. There's not many that are that re-rideable. You know, they've got a shuttle coaster, they've got the boomerang coaster, which you can probably see in the back. They've got the wooden coaster, it's a bit rough. They've got an SLC. There's no showstoppers other than Condor, really, which I think you can just about see in the background over there. That is a absolutely top quality roller coaster and worth coming back for that alone, to be honest. Right, yeah, it's been a great day. I really hope you've enjoyed this vlog. Thanks for sticking with me if you have done for this long. Give the video a like if you've enjoyed it, and why not subscribe to the Coaster Giant channel for more content from theme parks all around the UK and Europe. Alright, until next time. Oh, next time, this is quite a big one. I am going to Alton Towers Scarefest, and I've never done a scare maze before. So I'm going on an event arranged by Attraction Source. It's next Saturday. We get to have run-throughs of some of the mazes, and then at night we get to go behind the scenes to see how it all works and gets put together. So that's going to be the next vlog. See how I react to my first ever scare maze experience. Yeah, subscribe to the channel. Don't miss out on that one. Right, thank you for watching. I will see you at Alton Towers for the scare event. One last thing to say is a massive thank you to Matt and Rob, who not only organised this whole trip, but we've come in their car, so they've driven me around everywhere, taken me everywhere I wanted to go. It's been
back of the car like the Queen, yeah.
It's been a great weekend. So yeah, really appreciate it. Have you guys had a good day today?
Yeah, it's been really good. Again, today has exceeded my expectations, so it's been
Really nice park.
yeah, it's been really good.
There's a hell of a lot to do here. I think there's too much for a day. When it's as busy as it is like today, there's too much to do in one day. To do in a couple of days,
park, isn't it?
Yeah.
if you wanted to chill out a little bit. Right, that is it. I will see you in the next one, which will be from Scarefest at Alton Towers.